Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. So, I wanted to do this video because I noticed that this dude, and I talk about how they stalk me and how they try to circumvent or mask their stalking and what it is that they do, okay? So actually, before I go to this video, let me go to the other video in which you'll see what it is I'm talking about, right? You'll see this. All right, so this is from a previous video I did earlier on my way over here. And you'll see, as I'm walking, you'll see this guy over here with the orange jacket. Yeah, Caucasian male.
Right, while masquerading as good people. They're not good people. They're evil. And if you don't
Look, he's standing there. Right, let me zoom in so you guys can see. Right.
believe what they believe, they will attack you and will create and engage in some of the worst.
I don't know what the hell he was reading, what have you, right? But I noticed him. And now let's fast forward. As I entered into the building, get to the, as I open the door, he sneaks in behind me. Now I didn't see him, so obviously he was following me. He waited until I passed. He had his face turned, so that way I couldn't record his face, right? You know, like that, but they don't like to be identified in the stalking because they know what they're doing in this criminal stalking. They try to mask it, but like I said, I'm very aware of what it is they do, of all their tactics, because they've done them to me every single day since even before I was became aware of being a target, right? Because it's the same. I started recognizing the same patterns, but before I couldn't see it, right? Before I didn't recognize it. It isn't until I start to reflect back on certain things that I find was strange that was happening to me before I became aware of my targeting that I realized, certain things that they've been doing this way before. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the video that I had in the start of this video. Okay, so as I entered into the building, got to the elevator, I heard the door open, so I turned. And so he sneaks in behind me, right? Obviously, he was waiting for me to enter the building so he can come into the building, right? And then he gonna try to make some excuse, right? Because what they do is that they will try to, they have contingencies that if I do record them, they're gonna try to engage in certain tactics to try to get me to not say anything, right? Pay attention.
Fifth floor
So what is the purpose of him going up the stairs? To turn back around. What is that purpose? He doesn't live in the building, right? He doesn't have keys to the building. But I want you to understand how now they will go into that contingency mode, right? Now watch. And like I said, I'm very aware, I'm very keen of what it is that they do.
Stalkers. And I see you standing out there in front of the church. It was you?
Yeah, I was just reading. There was a reading group at your neighbor's house. I was trying to finish the book before I got there.
Okay.
Is that your church?
So, language, words, how they do these things. As a TI, right, they'll use words like book, booking, booker, particularly when it comes to using the police as a shield to protect themselves from TIs coming forward and exposing the illegal microchipping, the illegal harassment, the invasion of our privacy and such, right? So there's always like an open and close. If you silent, then we're gonna close whatever investigation. If you talk about it, we're gonna open your investigation. This is what they do. This is what they do in order to get away with microchipping people and committing non-consensual human experimentation, to where the victims are manipulated. They are set up, right? They try to frame you so that you can never come forward to expose what it is that they're doing. This is the destructive cults, and this is, when I do these videos, I put the description of what destructive cults do, the type of crimes they engage in. Okay? All right.
Huh? So your church.
So now he brings up the church, right? When I talk about the religious fanatics, the religious cult, this is what I'm talking about, right? One, we know as TIs that the churches are involved. When I talk about destructive cults, most destructive cults are from religious institutions, religious organizations. Okay? Pay attention.
You go to that church?
Nah.
So let me go in here and
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Sure. Thank you. Yeah. I love my shoes.
That church?
Nah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Sure. Thank you. Yeah. I love my shoes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Sure. Thank you. Yeah. I love my shoes. Have a good one. I'm a big 40 years incarcerated, motherfucker. Conspiracy against my rights. This is what they do. I didn't even realize he was following behind me. Alright, as soon as I opened the door, he sneaks in. He sneaks in. Alright? And I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta record this. I gotta document this. That's why I asked him the question that I asked him.
all right. So we're gonna end that there, and we're gonna go to another. This is actually when I got in the house. This is when I uploaded the video. This is what they start doing. Okay. All right. So I got in the apartment, uploading the video. As soon as I upload the video, they started.
All right, you guys hear the sirens? That sirens is because I noticed something on my phone, the phone that I record videos on, and how they changed the date and time to give me.
So when I was uploading the video, and I went to make sure that I have the correct date, because when they target me, sometimes you kind of lose track of the date and time also. So I just have to double check. So I went into my phone. Let me see if I can show you guys. Hold on. Here, let's go back to here. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Let me show you guys. All right. Okay. So as I was, like I said, uploading the video, getting ready to upload the video, I swiped down on my phone to make sure that it was today was the 2nd, because I thought it was the 2nd, right? And it says Sunday, May 3rd, and I'm like, wait a minute, how's it Sunday, May 3rd? Now, remind you, they had messed with my phone, hacked into my phone, changed the date and the time to where, and also because they had hacked into the Wi-Fi and prevented my phone from accessing the internet. even particularly when it comes to YouTube. So I could have accessed the internet when it came to Facebook, Google News. I was able to access the internet, but when I was trying to upload my videos, it said that no internet connection. And this went on. It was last weekend. I think it was a Saturday. Upload the video on my PC. Then my internet came back on the phone that I recorded with. That was saying that it had no internet access. And then Sunday, tried to do the same thing, and then again no internet access. Did another video. I did a video. I went back to the Google News and got a message saying that my date and time was set wrong, and I fixed that. Okay, I fixed that, and of course, you guys can see here where it says 1/18 Sunday, May 3rd, and it's Saturday, May 2nd. But this is I thought we were sending a subliminal message using numbers and so forth and so forth, right? Let me show you guys another, and again, so I went to my other phone that I have service on, and you can. So I went to check. I was like, wait a minute. So I went to check, and of course it's Saturday, right here. This one is Saturday the 2nd, right? So this is what they were doing. All right. So let's get back to the video here.
That siren is because I noticed something on my phone, the phone that I record videos on, and how they changed the date and time to give me a fake, not fake date, but literally when I went to my calendar on this phone, it says today is May 3rd, right? So how did I know this? When I went to do the description in my video, and I was looking for the date, because I'm like, okay, today should be the 2nd, and I have to do this because I realized how they've been messing with the time on my phone, all right, changing the time and stuff like that, and the date. So that's why I went and look, and I actually pulled up the calendar, right, and you'll see that it says May 3rd, which is tomorrow, which is Sunday. But today is Saturday. Today is Saturday, May 2nd.
And that right there. But this is what I have to do, from now on, because the fact that they'll do so. And even though I go into the settings and put in the correct date and time, they will still change one or the other, right? So in this example, they just changed the date, okay, and left the time as it is. But let's get to another video I want to show you guys again with the noise campaign. Okay, so I think I might have recorded that other video on my other phone because I don't have it on this phone. I just kind of grabbed a phone that was in front of me, and it just happened to be that phone. But they continue with the noise campaign. It is, as you see, 3:15 p.m. and since I got here, they have been engaging in the noise campaign every couple of minutes. Also, they have been engaging in microwaving us using silent sound, right? Weaponized radio frequency to manipulate our minds. So for example, I'm in the kitchen, Pam comes in the kitchen, looks at me, then turns and looks at the microwave, all right? And then she'll stand there, and she started, she was having something in her hands, whatever, and as I'm walking out of the kitchen, she puts it down, and of course, it was like a receipt with a barcode and the number 32 in there. So what I'll do, if it's still there, I'll take a picture of it so you guys can see that. Like I said, when they do this, this is what they're doing. Hijacking my children's consciousness also to have them target me, And of course, when I talk about these things, they'll say, okay, he's crazy and this and that, right? Because that's what it is, right? Because they want you to become silent, be well adjusted to the manipulation, right? And the fact that they're using classified technology, which uses the radio wave and microwave frequency spectrum to manipulate our minds and hijack our consciousness. Okay? Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.